all the critical news in the streets, man. You
For
know what it
real.
is, man. Let's go ahead and get this intro.
Uh,
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. 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 What's up, niggas? What's good, homies? Welcome to episode 98 of Homie Studios. It's your boy STD, GREAT, joined by the homie Shades. What's good with your boy, huh?
What's happening with your fam? Huh?
Hey, man.
I was a little worried I wasn't gonna be able to make it today.
Bro, we both was worried we wasn't gonna make it today for completely separate reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Big
I
facts.
ain't know if we was gonna be able to make it out here in these streets, is what we saying. You feel me? But at the same time, dog, it's good to see you.
Bro, it's always a pleasure, bro, to be in the presence of my boy.
Big week.
We on episode 98 of them things.
98 of them things, bro. It's a big week, dog. It was a big week for you.
Oh, yeah. Just like so everybody know we talked about it last week, but
yeah.
Your boy had twins on Monday. Twin girls, mind you. Wow. Yeah, man. And they really are like a bless. Like a lot of people talk about like their kids and blah, 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 whatever. So I keep it real with you. Like if they acting up and they keeping it funky, I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? But like these two precious, bro. Like one of my ones already grunted at me, bro.
She not grunted at
bro.
You.
She was like, I was like, girl, you already grunt. You only 5 days old. Dang, you ain't allowed to have an attitude yet.
Hey, yo, Deej, what's good with you, brother?
What's up with you, Deej?
The homie says, congrats, Jay. You know what I'm
saying?
Bro.
Thanks, bro.
You
man,
me?
They doing really good. A crazy thing is, we was like at the hospital. We were like celebrities at the hospital because Rachel was the only. Shouts out to baby moms. Keep doing your thing. She was the only lady on the floor that was breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
And she was breastfeeding both at the same time. Everybody else had to use a pump and all this other stuff. We got complimented crazy, like blessings out the wazoo.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there were a couple of things that came up that can kind of knock you off your pivot, but as we always talk about, sometimes you just gotta adjust and adapt. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about what happens. About I've learned that it's not really about what happens. Everything is an experience. It's whether it's positive or negative, it's all about how you respond to it.
Yeah.
It's all about how you respond to it.
It's all about perspective.
It's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, I'm saying it live on the pod. Your boy changed.
Yeah.
Like they don't change me a little bit. Like I'm in super protective mode right now. Like
I get that.
Like any little I'm like, what?
Huh?
Who touched my babies? You better get cut up.
Pop the trunk.
Pop the trunk fast. I'm going to prison now.
Said, I wish a motherfucker would try me.
Bro,
it'd be real like this.
What?
Really, nigga?
Info. Say hello to my little friend.
You feel me?
But yeah. So yeah, your boy is on a couple of hours of sleep. I love y'all. If I didn't love y'all, we wouldn't be doing this right now. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Love my dude, love my dude too, man. So let's keep it. Yeah, when I leave here, dog. Actually, I do gotta stay up for a couple more hours because the missus do need a break.
I get that.
But by what, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm at least getting me 4 hours.
Hey,
I'm on that type of schedule. I'm counting by the hours, bro.
This boy say
I can at least give me
in a little 4,
at least a little 3 hour, 4 hour session.
You little cat nap,
bro. What? Them cat naps be coming in handy.
Hey man, them things be coming in super clutch, yo.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, just so y'all homies know, your boy is still on the search of jobs. You know what I mean? We on the job search. Out here actively plugging in applications left and right, getting some calls back, but not the calls I want, more along the calls of yeah, man, hey, it was nice of you to apply, but no. I'm getting a bunch of that, but hey, right now it's all good, man. I'm just gonna keep my head up high. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, the homie Jeremy Riles is in the building. We're saying, yeah, what's good with you, boy? Huh? Oh, let me get my dog an air horn real quick. You know what I'm saying? Give my dog the air horn real quick. You feel me? No, man. But other than that, bro, your boy consistently this week been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Working on his fitness. You know what I'm saying? Putting in
Bro,
putting in OT.
No.
OT,
I'm not just gonna let you skip over that. Please enlighten the people of what you've been doing on a consistent basis, brother.
Well, your boy's been out here 40 to 40, 35, 40 minutes on the bike. You know what I'm saying? On the bike, you know what I mean? And then after we get off the bike, worn out already, but I got that pre-workout flowing through my veins. You know what I'm saying? This whole week been nothing but back, nigga. Like, bro, nothing but back workouts. My whole this why you got me. This why I'm sitting just like this. I know y'all see me.
Time out.
Y'all see me?
Let me tell y'all.
Nah.
Let me tell you what this fool had me on Friday, right before I'm about to have my kids. I'm trying to sit up here and just get back into the gym and keep up with this fool. Don't let this little cut up stuff fool you. Like this, like I'm out of shape right now, bro. Because I did the 100 buys, 100 tries with this man. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting up here holding the babies, and I caught a frog in my arm because I'm so stiff. Like my arm, bro. I just got limbo back or ligament, like motion back in my arms without it hurting, bro. I was in the hospital doing this, like just so my arm
doing the arm extensions,
bro. If I did it, my jump would be stuck like this right now, like, like, bro.
I'd be walking around brawling for no reason,
just like,
what's up, son?
Like, what's up, kid? Like, bro, my junk was
hand me them babies.
My boy's on the 100 buys, 100 tries, 45-day challenge, and he's been going at it for what, 2 months now?
Nah, 35 days.
35 days, bro. Like, bro, big ups to you, because I gotta try that. I don't know if I can do consecutive days in a row though, because that junk killed me.
Well,
you'll get used to it.
So every day, your boys 40 minutes on the bike, 100 bicep curls, any kind of curl. Oh, true. Any kind of curl. 100 tricep extensions. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in 100 a day. Shit hurts.
Oh, trust me, I felt it.
My arms have been dead for 35 days, but regardless, we go up. Hey, yo, I'm gonna let you handle this for a second because Sheldon idiot, and sometimes he don't like to plug in the laptop, for
a hot second or two.
Yeah, feel me? And the homie Jeremy Riles said, yes, sir, waiting on that big game tomorrow. Man, you know the vibes. The homie Jeremy Riles is a Oregon fan. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all for passing us the homie Mario Cristobal. Appreciate you, dog. But yeah,
I appreciate.
But yeah,
as he said, appreciate
that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
But speaking of NCAA, so the first thing, so before we slide into the barbershop, we do kind of got a little bit of barbershop talk, but this is the hot topic of the week. Breaking news. In 2026, the NCAA committee has decided to go to a 12-team playoff college football. What would you call it? Tournament?
Yeah, the playoff.
The college football playoff is now going to be 12 teams.
12 teams, dog.
How? But I wish they would do that this year. Why are they waiting so long? Why y'all waiting?
I don't know. They going because things are in place already.
Yeah.
They ain't doing. Hold on. I know y'all couldn't hear me or whatnot, but like things are in place already. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't just all of a sudden start making adjustments and changes for next season when they already got the places that's hosting this national championship on this date. You know what I'm saying? So you got,
that makes sense.
It's too much. It's too much that can that they will have to override in order to make that happen. So no, 2026, 12 teams. What's your takes on that, bro? Hey, yo, Marcus, what's good with your boy? Huh? Oh, give my boy Marcus an air horn. How you feel about 12 teams though, bro?
I think it's genius. I hope they don't go past 12 though. I need to close again. Sorry.
Oh, the Coles.
I wasted them.
Wasted them. Oh man, this man got the most weak Coles on earth. Bro. That's tragic, terrible, even terrible. You know what I'm saying? Good God, man! Like
how Cole's tragic, bro. That was pathetic.
Bro, eternally pathetic. No, but what's your take on 12 games though, bro?
I think it's genius. I think it's going to shake things up because if certain teams are who they say they are, or how they say the SEC is this, or the Big Ten, if you got a lower seeded Big Ten, or you got a lower seeded Big Ten team or SEC team, it could potentially beat that Cincinnati team that was at number 4 last year. So I think it's going to shake things up. And then it's any given Sunday, so sometimes it may not even be the better team. It's all about who gets hot at the right time.
Right.
So keeping that in mind, it's going to shake things up, you know. But my thing is, are they going to cut down the season? Because
no,
that's more games for the.
Look, ain't no way they're cutting down the season. So what you're gonna end up seeing is during the times of all of these other bowl games, that's when playoff games will be played.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Because like that's the only way it'll work. You know,
instead of going to a bowl game, you will be playing in that college playoff. So there's basically 3 rounds. You got the first round, second, and then okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
basically it's going to wind up being like an extra game.
Oh wait, like, hold on. Homie Jeremy Rouse said nope. They extended 2 games.
So
we're gonna have to figure out the insight on that part. You feel me? But shout out to the homie Jeremy Rouse coming through and letting us know what the deal is. You feel me? But I look at it this way, because I'm gonna read Jeremy's little notification here. It says it's finally happening. NIL deals moving smoothly. So many teams changing conferences. What's going to end up happening is going to become like the NFL. You're going to have 2 major power conferences, right? Gang of teams in them. You're going to get, it's still going to be like what? I think they're going to still try to rank it off of the top 12 teams, right? Majority of them teams going to come from them 2 power conferences. And then you'll have like Notre Dame if they decide to never join, because somehow Notre Dame still finds a way to like feel important in college football, even though they don't.
I have some information on it.
All right, Phil.
So it says the 4 highest ranked conference champions will be seeded 1 through 4, with each receiving a first round bye. Teams seeded 5 through 12 will play each other in the first round on either the second or third weekend of December. The quarterfinals and semifinals will be played in bowl games on a rotating basis, and the championship game will be at a neutral site as the other current 4-team format.
Wait, that's hard.
As under the current 14 format, yeah.
That's hard because what it does is it makes the other bowl games important now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's hard.
Everybody's going to be watching the bowl games now.
Exactly. Those you now give some kind of relevance to some of these bowl games, because you have like the New York Pinstripe Bowl, like who gives a fuck about that bowl game? But if it's a playoff game and it's a bowl game, that's hard.
Don't hate me,
bro. I know you didn't waste. What? This nigga ain't got shit, bro.
My brain's fried, bro. I'm sorry.
This nigga ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Mike B, what's poppin' with your dog? Huh?
My boy, huh? Call me back, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Call me back, bro.
That's what I'm saying, Jeremy. Like the Idaho Bowl, man. If you don't get that bullshit up out of here, like nobody gives a fuck about that that bowl game currently. You know what I mean? But you, like I said, you add stakes to these bowl games. You give these bowl games purpose. That's gonna keep the college football season hot for that whole month of December. While normally people ain't even paying attention unless it's your team playing in that specific bowl game. You know what I mean?
No, 100%, bro.
Hey, man, I like it.
I like it a lot.
And originally I was gonna say I don't like it because I mean the best get in, but at the same time we've seen that not always just because you was the best during the season, that postseason is a whole different beast.
It's all
You
about
know?
who catches on fire, boy.
Exactly, dog. All right, man. I think it's time to slide because
Time to slide, bruh.
I got this on my head for a reason. You feel me? You need to slide
Yiddy.
to that barbershop. You did. Let's go.
Oh, shut up.
Cause it's time
What's the time for?
for barbershop talk.
Who? Who?
Baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
What? Okay, bro. Boy, you lightheaded in this bro. That boy saying
Bruh.
galaxies right now, bro.
Bruh, I don't think you understand, dog. boy, be hurting after some of them. Anyway, dog. Hey, man, it's barbershop talk. You know what we do? It's the new season, so we got the shades. We gonna spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go ahead and spin that good wheel.
Yeah, bring the table on over into to the camera so that people can see it. You know, if for those watching on YouTube, if you're not watching on YouTube, tap the fuck in homiestudios.com. Yeah, youtube.com/homiestudios. All right, so what we got?
We got
fantasy football.
Fantasy football. We got a lot of last drafts coming soon, so y'all better listen to your boys as we discuss these things.
Yeah, dude.
So what we talking about? What we talking about is all right. More than likely, this is in the second round, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need a running back. You got Saquon Barkley on the table,
okay,
on the board,
mm-hmm.
and you got playoff Lenny. Who you taking? Who you got?
Playoff Lenny still on the Bucks.
Yep.
Behind that line that's a little tough, right? That line that keeps falling apart, step by step, day by day in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Family matters in it, bitch.
Or you got Saquon
pissed off,
coming off the injury. He could be pissed off if he wants to. He's still coming off that injury. That's a tough one.
Saquon Barkley. Yo, we need some comments. Come on, people, give us some comments. Who y'all? You in fantasy?
They commented, and we gonna see.
Who y'all got?
I'm taking Saquon.
You taking Saquon?
I'm taking Saquon simply because, while yes, playoff Lenny gonna do his thing. Like he gonna ball. He gonna have some games where he ball also. Saquon is still gonna be the primary focal point of that offense. You know what I'm saying?
Without Saquon going ham, the Giants got no chance.
No chance. So
that's what you got.
Who you got, Shades?
I'm gonna have to go Saquon too, just because he's pissed.
Because he's pissed. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. If your offensive line better be pissed too. That's what.
Okay. You make a valid point. They picked up Evan Neal from Bama.
Yep.
And I seen that in camp, and like I seen one play when Saquon went behind Evan Neal, bruh. That boy, bro, he pretty much
pancaked somebody.
Bro, he pancaked somebody, bro. A veteran, bro. Right on his butt.
Right.
And I'm like, ooh, they're gonna be running on that right side, boy. They got Evan Neal on the right side, bruh. That's gonna be nasty. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Saquon this year. And I do got. Here's the crazy thing. In one of my leagues, I got Saquon and Lenny on the same team.
Are those your starters?
Mm-hmm.
Your two starters?
Yeah, because I was in a keeper league.
We'll be able to monitor this throughout the season.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I was in a keeper league, and I had picked Fournette in the 8th round last year.
In the 8th?
Last year, yes sir.
Y'all saw that boy miss the table. I know y'all saw it.
What? Why you still got the bloopers?
No, man, but I like Saquon. I do think playoff Lenny is gonna have some great games this year, but I also think that he's gonna have his best games in the playoffs. And
Again,
Now
yeah,
that ain't gonna help during the regular season for fantasy football. You feel me?
for real.
Not as much.
He probably be playing lazy during the season for no reason. You know how Lenny was.
All right, man. Well, what we got next? And even though you can't even read this damn spin wheel right now.
Fantasy again.
Fantasy again. Okay. Hey man,
Let's see if we got
it's like the last week of fantasy draft. So we really here to help y'all out, just in case y'all got the draft this weekend. And if
all right.
and hold on before that, hey, just in case y'all forgot, Homie Studios fantasy football draft starts tomorrow. What time? What time did it start? 3 p.m.
And you
Eastern Standard Time.
Trust and believe we will be televising and monitoring the progress of our league. P. Dot. The Don.
Hold up.
I'm gonna let these fools know what be going on.
Hold up. That man said he got it for y'all.
I got y'all this year. All that trash y'all talking last year. I got y'all boys this year.
Oh man, that man said, man.
Ooh, I got a good one.
Okay. What we got?
All right. Devontae is projected to go at like 12. Cooper Kupp is around 6 or 7. But you're at pick 6 or 7. And there's 2 top receivers left. You going Cooper Kupp or Devontae Adams? I'm gonna go first. You went first, right?
Oh, yeah. You go first. Because, boy, I don't know.
Whew. I think this year I'm going Devontae. Because I really want to see his connection with Derek Carr. I think they're going to have a special year this year. I don't think it's going to be a year 2 thing. I think it's going to be a hit a ground running type thing. And I think they're going to do something special this year. I'm predicting 1,400 to 1,500 yards from Devontae this year. 10 touchdowns to say the least. I think it's going to be more than that. But
how many catches?
I would say I'm going to go 90 to 110 between that mark.
Okay. How many do you think Cooper Kupp going to have this year?
Catches?
Yes.
Like 120?
See, that's already a part of the game.
PPR, yeah.
We talking fantasy. I ain't talking about.
You ain't talking about. Yeah.
Look, guys, we talking fantasy. I ain't talking about who's the number 1 receiver. But if we talking fantasy, I'm still rolling with Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
And it's a tough. That's a super tough one. That ain't no easy ass one. That you know what I'm saying. I mean, bro, the homie Marcus said it's easy. You know what I'm saying? He said Adams easily, but then the homie Jeremy said Cooper Kupp all day. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey,
bro, let me tell you,
that's a toss up
in that fantasy, bro, and it still hurts me to my heart right now. I messed up, my boy Devontae. I messed up, bro. I know you ain't gonna hear this, but I messed up. Yo, so in the fantasy league, right? And I had it was a 12-man draft. I had pick 11. I already got playoff Lenny around 8. I went running back. It went running back all first round, bro. Running backs was just gone. Saquon and a couple of other running backs was there. I had a chance to get Devontae right there. So I was going to get Saquon and then circle back and get Devontae. I get Saquon. The dude behind me already had Cooper Kupp.
And then he gets
Devontae, and I'm like, and I was like, bro, you weren't even going to get Saquon, was you? He was like, nah, you was going to be able to get him. I was like, dang it.
Bro, that's such an epic failure.
Bro, what?
That hurts.
That hurt, bro.
Oh my
I still
God.
hurt.
Oh my God.
I
would have been livid. You hear me?
I was so hot, bro. I was like, in the first, you didn't even want Saquon. But yeah, I messed up. What up, sis?
Make sure you're talking to the microphone so she can
what
hear
up,
your
sis?
ass.
What up, sis? That's TaylorMade. Y'all holler at TaylorMade. You know what I'm saying? If you need anything customized, you know what I'm saying? That's what my sis do. She customize things. You feel me? I love you, sis. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Hey, it's it's good to see sibling love out here. You know
feel
what I'm
me,
saying?
dog? All these other siblings be fighting.
All right, man. Let's do it. Spin the wheel, bro.
Spin the Rooney. Hold on. Let me get my thing right. NBA.
Boy said NBA never broke again.
Never broke again. Never broke again.
All right, what we got? We got an NBA over here somewhere. There it is. I was like, I know it's there. All right. So what we got, bro?
We didn't get a touch on it. Touching on it now. KD and Kyrie running it back.
Right now.
You want to skip that? Want to pick another?
No. We can go there. We can go there.
I know we kind of talked about it a
lot. No, but I mean, them running it back. I mean, that's, I guess it's okay. But the thing is what's going to end up happen is y'all gonna have to actually, Kyrie, hey, you have to play the games, dog.
You actually have to show up.
You have to show up and play. KD,
you can't get your money now.
KD, we need you to stay healthy. You know what I mean? Like Ben Simmons, I need you to attempt a jump shot.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
I need you to attempt a jump shot.
Ben Simmons, play D, rebound, get assists, and get them points. Go to the bucket, get the wreck. But you do need to learn how to shoot free throws. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You need to learn how to shoot free throws. Because if you learn how to shoot free throws, your game can progress and you can get the, because we see that you got a jumper. You just scared to shoot for some reason. I think it's the pressure or whatever it is.
I ain't never seen somebody be able to get extended pay. Extended, bro. They pay is always coming, and they afraid to shoot a ball in the NBA. How do you get paid, bro?
How?
The name of the game, dog. Like, it's like shoot the ball in the damn basket.
Like,
score, nigga.
And it's
like,
a shooter's league now. What?
Like, what are we doing here? Like, this nigga is like worse than Rondo when it comes to that shit.
Rondo got a pretty good jumper sometimes.
And Rondo will show you that jumper sometimes. Ben Simmons, shoot, brother. I ain't asking him to shoot no.
Oh, but
I'm not asking him to pull up 15 jump shots a game. I'm not even asking for that. I'm saying when it's there, take that shit.
And they picked up bubble sensation TJ Warren too.
Oh yeah.
So that should come in clutch for six man.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, but how you feel about this? You feel the same way?
Yeah, bro. Kyrie, I think Kyrie is going to be focused because he can't get his money if he don't play. He says nothing has anything to do with money and peons and all this other stuff. But Kyrie, you're clearly led by the bag too. So, if KD and Kyrie can play, because bro, they look scary when Kyrie came back, bro. I don't know what the heck happened. Like they would, but the thing is, also Steve Nash got a coach. You got to put defensive. You got to. Like, if you have struggled defensively, y'all need to have defensive plays, not getting beat every time on defense. And then offensively, it can't just be isolation A and U ball. Like, you got to put Kevin Durant and Kyrie in a position to get the ball and score. That wasn't happening. That's why you got bulldozed by the Celtics. It wasn't just KD. KD was not playing this game, and KD was in his own head for sure. But you also got a coach. So, coaching, culture, and they got to play together. If that happens, I think they can go to the playoffs. But winning that championship, we seen what they can do 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we seen it's possible. They went to the finals, the Eastern Finals.
Yeah.
But
it's a whole bunch of ifs.
But it's a lot of ifs in there.
There's a whole bunch of ifs with this.
You got health,
and my man said Rondo hasn't shot a shot since 2008, bro. Hey man, that boy.
But if you go look it up, when Rondo shoot them threes, he'll hit 2 or 3.
Yeah,
and but nothing but net, and he'll shoot deep. So leave my man Rondo alone.
No,
bro.
man,
That's a
fuck
Hall
that.
of Famer, dog.
Fuck that, man. Rondo was out here looking like Ben Simmons for a hot period of time too. So sometimes he got to get that smoke. Sometimes too, Go ahead.
True that, but at least he'll drive.
That's facts. Ben Simmons, man,
and play.
Ben Simmons
and play. He ain't never lose no games for mental health.
Ben Simmons, don't be the downfall of the team.
For real.
That's all we can ask for.
Next. Big deal or no?
Big deal.
Where we at?
Or no?
Where we at? Big deal. Right. In the Magic hat.
All right, so let's see what we got here, man. What we got in here, you know what I'm saying? All right, is it a big deal or no that Brady was missed some time at Bucks camp? I know this is a little outdated, but he's back now. But still, is it a big deal?
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks old, but I mean, I really want to talk about because I want to know what you think about it, how I think about it. I do kind of take this as a big deal, but for Brady, it's really not a big deal because once Brady's back, Brady's back.
Mhm.
but there's just been a lot of a lot of speculation and a lot of stuff surrounding Brady that's negative. I think he's going to use it and turn it into a positive because that's what he does.
Mhm.
Sometimes people need, especially when you're that great and you already have so many accolades, you need things to drive you. But the tampering thing with the Dolphins, the thing with his wife, now it's possible that he and his wife might get a divorce, but that could be rumors because apparently she didn't totally agree with him coming back. That's a rumor though. We don't know if Giselle actually feels this way. This is just rumors that they're circulating out there.
Mhm.
And then he's gone for a prolonged period of time. Maybe he had to get things right at home because they said he was gone for personal reasons. Around the same time, that's when the stuff about Giselle comes out.
Mhm.
So, man, if things not right at home, is he going to be tuned in? And I mean, it's another test of Brady. We're going to have to see. I mean, I believe him. I'm not betting against Brady. You know, I think he's
Right.
going to use it to his benefit. But
Right.
if he's not successful, are they gonna what are they gonna blame it on? You know, is this really gonna be his last year? He has a sports analyst position after this season ready for him. So
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
I
this.
think it's a big deal. I just think it's a big deal just because it's a lot of negativity swarming him.
Nah, it ain't no big deal, bro. Like, first of all, that man's name is Tom Brady. That man, if anybody on
If
earth
anybody on
deserves
earth,
some time away,
Yeah.
it's Tom Brady. The homie Ryle said, nah, he needed some time off. That man almost 50. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Look,
fact.
bro. Look, hey, do whatever it takes to keep your body healthy. If that means take you some time off during some training camp that you done been through for 22 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
about
look,
that.
bro.
Big
Hey,
facts. And if there's anybody that deserves that,
look, and then okay, so if he has a bad season this year, right? If he has the bad season this year, you know what they're gonna chalk it up to? The man is old. And he finally found the cliff and fell off of it.
Yeah, because last year he threw for the most yards.
Right. So if he comes out here and, like, granted, he ain't gotta have the exact same season he had last year. But if he come out here,
4,000 yards,
throw
30 touchdowns.
right? Like, who are we gonna be sitting here talking about? Oh, he had a bad season? No. If he come out here and throw 20 touchdowns,
okay, I want to talk about something though.
and only like 3,200 yards, then yeah, now we can start having a different conversation. But like, does that have anything to do with the fact that this man was out a couple of weeks prior to? No, because he already got the chemistry with everybody there except Julio, and that ain't gonna be hard.
Here's my thing though. This kind of is a separate topic and kind of jumping off ship a little bit, but kind of ninja take. But I want to talk about something a little bit. Like when they won that Super Bowl, you know how Brady gets all the credit and Brady came there and they did whatever. But
yeah,
like in the playoffs though, when they played the Packers, like Brady threw 3 interceptions in that game. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know, the defense was there and they wound up winning and they win the Super Bowl. He played good in the Super Bowl.
right.
Like, but sometimes I feel like he gets the benefit of the doubt and he's given all the credit and everything. And when he has bad games like that, like if Aaron Rodgers would have had 3 interceptions in that game,
Yeah,
like he would have got decimated.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers doesn't have nearly the amount of rings that
100%.
that Tom Brady has. He's going to get the benefit of the doubt because he led a dynasty. A dynasty. You feel me? Different, and this is why he gets the benefit of the doubt. Because not only did he lead the dynasty, but look at all the different names that he had to throw to throughout that dynasty.
100%.
The vast majority of them ain't names that would be names outside of Tom Brady.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? So Tom's always going to get that benefit of the doubt, and at this point, is warranted. Aaron Rodgers goes out there and does it. Sure, I look at Aaron Rodgers as one of the greatest quarterbacks as far as arm talent and everything else is concerned. I feel like he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. The man got 1 Super Bowl, singular.
And he's had multiple opportunities to get there, multiple NFC
championship games that they didn't
in Lambeau.
Like
in Lambeau. 100%.
Like that's exactly like so. Tom, this nigga said, "I'll go do it with 2 different teams. 2 teams. I'll go take them to the Super Bowl." and win
I
that
know
bitch.
what to do.
And win that bitch.
And then Byron Leftwich was just talking about he was
Yeah.
on the pivot.
Oh yeah, I
And
saw
he was
that one.
talking about his preparation and how he's never seen nobody prepare 365 days a year.
That man said, "You know why Brady is good? Because he's good at the simple shit." Look, if this ain't open, I'm gonna go right through my progressions, and Brady ain't finna run. So 9 times out of 10,
I'm gonna throw it away.
either throw it away or somebody within this progression is gonna be open. And
somebody.
whoever is the person that I see is open first, that's the one who can get
And he
hit.
trusts Byron to have somebody open.
Exactly. So, but no, man. Shout out to Brady, man. I'm getting sick and tired of this month, but at the same time,
Greatness,
man.
Gotta
Greatness.
appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. What we got next, bro?
NFL.
Little NFL action. All right.
Jags final roster cuts.
Okay, I got that pulled up here. All right, so Jags obviously cut a gang of people to make it to the 53-man roster. Did you find any of the cuts to be surprising?
Look, Treadwell.
Laquan Treadwell.
I thought Laquan was going to make the wide receiver room, but obviously they see something in the. I think his name is Byron Jones, 83. I thought Laquan was going to make it, but that one kind of surprised me because he did pretty good for Trevor last year. Trevor built a little rapport with him.
Yeah, but they upgraded a lot of those positions. And shout out to Laquan Treadwell for being in the league this long, but barely staying on people's rosters. Like, I think this man been in the league for 7 seasons at this point.
Yeah,
and
he was supposed to be like another Dez.
Yeah, and never turned out to be that.
It's the hands. His hands is inconsistent.
I wasn't really surprised by any single move that the Jaguars made. Any cut. Like people was like, well, they cut Armstead, and I'm like,
I'm not. Yeah,
and
we shouldn't have drafted him.
And you know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm looking through the rest of the names here, man, and no, bro, nothing sticks out to the point that I'm like, wow, y'all cut him? No, like not a single.
Besides Trevor and ETN, is there any player that you're excited to see?
Yeah.
Who?
Trayvon Walker, bro. Number 1 overall pick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We seen what that boy did in the preseason. Maverick, what's not Bucky. Not Bucky, but
Bucky Brooks.
Not Bucky Brooks. What's the white guy? The heavier set white guy. I can't think of his name right now.
Jeff Logman?
Nah. But he had a top 10. It's from NFL Network.
Okay.
Yeah, but he had a top 10 rookies in the preseason.
Peter Schrager?
It might be that.
Okay.
I don't think it is, but
Okay.
that might be it. But he had a top 10 rookies in the preseason. Boy, Trayvon was number 2.
Woo!
Trayvon number 2. And
okay.
But you know who number 1 was?
Who? Aiden?
Kenny Pickett.
Because that boy ready.
Yep.
But let him stew. Just let him stew. Trubisky will show.
Start that man. No, but yeah, man. Like, hopefully the cuts they made the right cuts in my opinion. The team is. I see this team. Okay, so let's do this. How many wins do you think the Jaguars gonna have this season?
I'm going 7 or 8.
All right, this man doesn't know how to pick one. So I'm going to go
7.5.
7.5.
A draw.
Over under.
7-1 draw.
This man said the over under is 7.5 games. I see 8 wins out of 17. I mean, it's still a losing season, but at the end of the day, all I want to see is us win some of the close games. And in some of the games that we don't win, they need to be close.
I want to be picking between 12 to 20 this year.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
8 wins will get you there.
Yeah.
8 wins will get you there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, that's the Jags. Well, what else we got? What's up next? Yeah, spin that thing.
I did.
No, you, bro.
Eras.
All right, so we got a new category called eras, where we will look at a specific position, and we're going to try to figure out which era had the best of the best within the era. So, like, if it's running backs, what era of running backs had the best running backs? Best way of putting it. All right, so what we got first, bro?
Oh, which era produced the best wide receivers?
Wide receivers. See, there are so many that I can point to, but I'm gonna tell you my favorite one. Right, this is the era that was my favorite. You had Calvin Johnson, Andre Johnson. You had I just had the names in my head too, and I just dropped them. Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitz, Anquan Bolden. That era, Santonio Holmes was in that one. Hines Ward was sneaky in that one. Steve Smith, you know what I'm saying? So many. I'm trying to name more.
I know.
I'm trying to name more, but I can't off the top of my head right now because like I really want to. But that era,
yeah,
greatest hands in the history of the game, Larry Fitzgerald, the most ridiculous specimen and dominant receiver in the game, Calvin Johnson, a smooth in the middle between the two of those, and Andre Johnson. Little guys and Steve Smith and Santonio. You know, like shit, Brandon Marshall's in that one. You know, like it like bro, it's so many names in there.
I got hella respect for that because I agree with that 100%. But the
Hall
era,
of Famers,
the era that I'm gonna say is the era right before
Reggie
that.
Wayne.
I'm gonna go right before that. Marvin Harrison. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to era right before that. Marvin Harrison, Isaac Bruce, mm-hmm. Torrey Holt, mm-hmm. T.O. was still playing.
Yep.
Randy came in. Ocho. Mm-hmm. Chris Carter was at the end of his career. He was still catching though. Mm-hmm. Chris Carter was still. Jerry Rice was still playing at this time. He was still catching.
So this is like early 2000s.
This 98 to 2000s.
Okay.
But you had T.O., you had Marvin Harrison, you had Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, you had Randy Moss had came into the league, hitting the league by storm in 98 and whatever. Like I said, Chris Carter. I don't know if people really like him, but I loved Antonio Freeman for the Green Bay Packers.
Freeman was dope.
He made some of the most ridiculous catches.
Facts.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then right after that, you had the Megatron, and then Julio came in, and but yeah, Brandon Marshall, and yeah. So I feel you on what you said, but I'm gonna go to era right before.
Okay,
Jimmy Smith,
Keenan
McCardell. How I forget my boys, Jimmy Smith. Let me say it again, Jimmy.
Powder nose, Jimmy.
Cocaine.
Boy, try to turn cocaine
Jimmy
into
Cobain.
champagne.
Jimmy Cobain.
All right, bro. I like that. I like eras because I like thinking about like how you can like these eras of different positions, like certain like bro, like safeties. Like bro, we gonna get into more of those. We're gonna get into more of those. But for now, what's next?
Oh, we got a little MLB going on.
Baseball action. Actually, I don't have one for MLB. And that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay, man.
It's very rare that we talk about baseball on here, but we got history being made as we speak.
Big facts. So what?
In the first one, we got Aaron Judge is the second player in MLB history to hit 50 home runs before September. He's on pace to hit 62 home runs. Bro. No steroids. So this must be the new steroids
that we know of.
That boy got a deer antler spray.
That's what that man got. That boy
right
got
on
that.
The elbow, right on the elbows, in the biceps and the tries. Give him that extra juice.
Hey man, no man. That first of all, Aaron Judge is a physical specimen. playing baseball. You know what I mean? What he like 6'5" ish?
Aaron Judge doesn't surprise me, but I was expecting this from like Mike Trout,
Yeah,
But
bro. But 50 homers before September is crazy percentages of hitting home runs, dog. You know what I mean?
like, bro, you got to walk, homie. Like, why y'all still pitching to him?
First of all, facts. Second of all, damn it, if they can have 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers in the league consistently that's out here hitting 50 before, not even hit 50 before September, but hitting high number of homers, what it would do is it would draw more eyes back to the game of baseball, because really that's what we love. That's why we love baseball.
Yep.
Yeah, you have people who are just a super infatuated and super follower of the game, and they love this, like, because I used to be this person who loves to see how pitchers got some of the nastiest pitches in the inventory.
What was the closer for the New York Yankees? That was
Mariano Rivera.
Rivera, boy. That boy used to close them games, boy. And
bro, let me tell
Sabathia,
bro, let me tell you. Now bump that. Let me tell you, when I was like in the peak of my baseballdom, right?
Let me get the tongues one more time.
When I was in the peak of my baseball loving phase, right? I was a Red Sox fan. Hey, look, I was bandwagon. It is what it is. Look, I
Big Papi.
Yeah, Manny Ortiz. But when it was closer versus closer, Papelbon versus Rivera, Mariano Rivera, bro, those are some of the most
iconic games,
enthralling. Yeah, man, like iconic games, bro. Like, bro, I loved those games. Those games was so fire to me, bro. Or those endings to those games, those two masterful closers,
because it's already a rivalry.
Those masterful closers, bro, and like how they both consistently was clutch, consistently clutch, like.
And then at any moment, one of these boys on any squad, a no name, well, not necessarily a no name, but anybody can pop off and hit a home run during these times, bro.
Right, bro. Like Jacoby Ellsbury, old little ass, or Dustin Pedroia's old little ass for Boston.
Yeah,
bro, he had a gang of power to be a small motherfucker.
And then you had Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez.
Bro, great times back then, and I hope that we see more players getting up. Like, hey, Trout, I need you to be up here in this list. You know what I'm saying? Tatis, I need you to be up here in this list, so we can really have people running back to baseball, running back in droves, because
100%.
baseball is still going to have its standard viewership. Like that's never going to change certain people, but like casual fans of a sport is not a bad thing, and the best way to do it is to unlike a lot of other sports, baseball has been the slowest to make change and adjust the times and stuff like that. Yeah. I did watch a baseball game the other day where they challenged the play, and I was like, "Oh snap!" They went to the booth.
Word,
and I was like, "Oh, where are they doing that now?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they letting the players dress a little bit more swaggy. I'm like, okay. Yep. This is what I'm talking about here.
Players talk a little smack.
That's how you're gonna get more eyes back to it. And then when you got a guy like Judge that's out here knocking 50 for September.
Them tickets must be crazy right now.
Boy.
Them Yankee tickets must be nuts. They was already nuts.
Yeah, I mean, they're always gonna be nuts.
Like, but dang, now. Let's get to this next one, though.
Let's get to this next topic, bro.
Mega spin. Eras.
We went back to eras again. Okay. Look, won't he do it? I'm a force one. We got to, because we do got to talk about that trade. We got to talk about the trade. I know we're using the spin wheel, but sometimes you gotta make executive.
All right, which era running back was the best?
This is the tougher one.
Yeah, this is a toughie.
This is the tougher one. Okay, so you have your eras of like the Eric Dickersons and all of them wrapped in that area, but like I didn't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I will be the young head for the old heads out there that I didn't see all of that. Like I saw Emmett, I saw Ward. You know what I mean? But like I'm not gonna front. These running backs out right now is something serious, bro. Some of them boys is
You going
cra-
right now?
Some of them boys is crazy. And honestly, bro, like I'm trying to think on like what my favorite era of running back is, and like it's tough because running backs have the shortest window of a career, so it's hard to place a specific era on some of these guys. But when you got like Adrian Peterson and Marion Barber, Marshawn Lynch, you know, I like that era too. I like Edge and
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams and Sean Alexander
Ew.
and Priest Holmes
Ew.
and
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson, you know, like
Ew.
damn. Actually, that was really one of my favorite ones. You know who was in the league during that time?
LaDainian.
Wait.
You forgot LaDainian.
LaDainian, Freddie T.
Oh, that's not, but that's a different era. Though.
That's okay. So if you don't,
Freddie T came in 98.
Fair enough. If that's not the era, then I can always say Maurice Jones-Drew because Mojo was that.
Mojo.
Chris Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Adrian Peters.
Bro, I don't. Well, so I'm guessing. I'm gonna say like 2004 to 2006, 8.
I'm gonna go to 90s.
Just the 90s on.
I'm gonna go 90s because I'm gonna go Barry Sanders. I'm gonna go Emmitt Smith. I'm gonna go Thurman Thomas. I'm gonna go Ricky Waters. I'm gonna go Garrison Hurst. I'm gonna go because in the 90s you got Fred Taylor in the 90s.
Yep.
Edgerrin James is in the 90s. Ricky was in the 90s. That's 2000s.
Yeah.
Terrell Davis.
Forget about
Terrell Davis. Curtis Martin.
Yeah.
In the 90s. Like, yeah, I'm going 90s, bro. Because like Barry Sanders is my favorite running back. Emmitt Smith is the best running back of all time by yards, whatever people who that's going to argue for that, but he got the most yards. But Emmitt Smith, Thurman Thomas was a beast. I forgot Marcus Allen. I forgot about Marcus. You can't forget about Marcus Allen.
Okay, 90s. Okay.
Tiki Barber. Forgot about Tiki Barber. He came in 96.
Yeah, he came in with a fumbling problem and
fixed that out.
That boy used to run like this.
Yeah.
Boy used to run with it like he was uppercutting himself. When that boy was holding that rock tight, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna go 90s, bro.
All right,
Jerome Bettis.
Oh,
ew, the bus.
Look, I'm gonna throw a name in there, and like, sure, it was he was there in the 90s. He was also played in the 2000s. That's what I'm thinking, but it might not be a running back. But Mike Allstott, that boy used to
the Rhino.
That boy used to destroy.
That boy
playing
thumping,
bro. People hated playing that boy, man. They used to hate
Allstott.
Oh my god, that boy used to destroy folks, and
I would say Marshawn Lynch is the closest thing where I seen where people were scared.
Yeah, like
Marion had that, but Marion had a fumbling problem.
I'm gonna tell you who
AP2.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Derrick Henry.
Oh, okay, yep. But faster.
Obviously faster. I mean, the man's the full.
But my thing is with Derrick don't really run people over. He stiff armed the mess out of it.
And niggas don't want to be.
Yeah, they don't want to be javelins.
People ain't trying to be on that compilation. You know,
the Jaguars is full of it.
Bro, this man Derrick Henry runs for 90-something yards, a 90-something yard touchdown every single time we play this motherfucker, man. That shit is on my damn.
Not this year.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
We'll see. All right. Keep it going.
All right, my G. Yeah.
Top tens. Oh shit, we
get him out.
We ain't even
bring him out.
It's hard to yell when the barrels. Did I make one of them? I could have swore I did.
Would you like to select the first one, brother?
Let's see here. I'll select the first one, bro. Let's see what we got. All right, So we can't do that. Okay. All right. So let's see. Top 10 wide receivers going into this season, sir.
I gotta bring out my handy dandy list.
Yep, I got mine prepared.
Okay. We're going top 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 receivers. All right.
Yep.
Number 10, I got AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, I got Keenan Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, I got Mike Evans. You proud of me? Number 7, I got Jamar Chase. Number 6, I got Debo Samuels.
Mm.
Debo Samuel. Number 5, I got Justin Jefferson. Number 4, I got Stephon Diggs. Number 3, I got Tyreek. Number 2, I got Coop. Number 1, I got Devontae Adams. Homies, send us your list. Put it in the comments.
Send us your list. Grade the list.
Grade our list.
You know what I mean? Grade our list. See how let's know how we did. Because my top 10. Number 10, Debo Samuels. Number 9, DK Metcalf. Number 8, AJ Brown. Number 7, Mike Evans. Number 6, Jamar Chase. Number 5 is Justin Jefferson. 4 is Tyreek Hill. Number 3 is Cooper Kupp. Number 2 is Stephon Diggs. Number 1 is Devontae.
I like your list a lot. The only reason you know how I feel about DK.
Yeah.
The only reason DK is not on here is because his stats is going to take a. It's not him. He's not the reason why he's not on here.
Mhm.
It's circumstance.
Yeah.
If he had a quarterback right now, it'll be different for me.
I get that.
But based on last year, Russ being out, and then this year, he's gonna have Geno Smith or Drew Luck throwing him the ball. So it's like
that's a lose situation.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, yeah, I can't even put you up here, DK. I want you to. I think ultimately you can be top 3 receiver in the league, in my opinion.
Right.
Just based off skill and how hard you work. So, but yeah, bro, that's a dope list. I like your list.
Hey, man.
No gunshots. No gunshots over here.
No gunshots.
Huh?
No gunshots, because I liked your list too. I just knew that I didn't have Keenan on my list. I had Debo at 10, and I know that's gonna drive some people crazy. But
yeah, that's kind of hurtful right there.
Hey, it is what it is. That man is more of a running back than a receiver. Keep it a G.
I don't know.
That boy be playing.
I mean, if you look at yards after the catch, he's the best receiver in the league as far as yards after the catch, and to right there, and that's saying something with Tyreek in the league.
Yeah, sure. That's great. He's still 10 on my list.
He said 10.
He's number 10 on my list. You feel me?
All right, let's get a couple of most. What we at?
Yeah, 58. You know,
a couple of more spins, and then we'll get to the homie phone call.
Big facts.
All right, let's get a couple of more spins in here, people.
We got it. Oh shoot!
No, that was sucky.
That was a weak spin. Yeah, it's a spin.
There it is. NFL
action.
Let's get back to it. Let's get back to this NFL, huh?
All right.
What we got? Ooh, big bag.
Oh, big bag.
Russell Wilson signs a $245 million, $165 million guaranteed contract for 5 years. So he's going to be with Denver for 7 more years. And he just signed it this week. ST, how you feel about that contract?
I mean, first of all, we know it's warranted. Like, it's earned at this point. Like, that kind of contract for a man like that. I mean, I ain't hating on the man at all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to you, Russ. You know what I'm saying? Man said, I'm coming in to collect the bag. Y'all gonna pay me the bag. Y'all gave me to some receivers. You know what I'm saying? I got some receivers over here, so I ain't even like I ain't having like the worst drop off. You know what I'm saying? You gave me a running back tandem.
He 2.
that I can depend on also.
The only thing he's missing is
Is
Noah
it-
Fant, but
yeah.
he don't throw the tight ends really anyway.
That's why they didn't mind getting rid of Noah Fant.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
John Elway know what he doing.
To an extent, we gotta give the man a little bit of credit because that still blew my mind the day that shit happened. Yo, shout out to Russ, man.
I did not see him go to the Broncos.
No, at all. I thought he was going to go to Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago made way more sense.
But anywho, what you got? How you feel?
Let's get it.
How you feel about that? I mean,
I kind of feel it was a little premature, but you know, I think Russell Wilson, they saw how he came into the building, how he handled the OTAs, how he's handled the offseason, training camp. They know that they got him one and they're not letting him go. So I think that it's I think it's a little premature, but in the end, it's actually pretty smart because if Russell Wilson goes through this year and he balls out, that bag would have been more. It would have been probably 270, 280 next year.
Hold on. You said it's not. Russell Wilson doesn't have to prove anything to anybody at this point, right?
I'm just saying for the Broncos, though.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm asking you. Does Russell Wilson have to prove that he's a good quarterback in this league?
No, you don't.
So
you
don't.
Wait.
So let me explain.
Mm-hmm.
When Tom Brady goes over to the Buccaneers,
mm-hmm.
while this isn't a trade, it's still a contract negotiation, right?
Mm-hmm.
They made sure that they took care of Tom Brady. Season one, you already coming in, and we gonna make sure we do right by you, regardless. This man is coming in with much more time left on his deal, right? Much more time left in his league.
He came in with 2 years.
So I don't see an issue with them going ahead and paying this man right now. There's no reason not to pay this man right now. Like
can I tell you my reason for pause? It's not Russ. Well, it is Russ. I need to see how Russ reacts to this division that he's in. I mean, I've seen him play in a tough division, but I need to see him go through this gauntlet. I want to see him lead the team through that. How did they get through that? That's what I want to see. That's my cause for pause.
We're talking about Russell Wilson, who's been in several Super Bowls, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Russell Wilson.
That Russ.
Okay. You have to let's go ahead and just put it out there. Front Street. Russell Wilson, we absolutely value you and we want you to be here for the long haul. We know that you're going to give 1000% to making sure that we win this division. Because this is a tough division. We already know. We already know.
Arguably the toughest in history.
We already know what you can do when your line isn't as strong.
Mm-hmm.
Weak, we will say.
Mm-hmm.
We give you a medium strength line, good targets,
good running game,
good defense. All we need you to do is just go be Russell Wilson. Why am I not going to pay you now? Because I already know you're going to go be Russell Wilson. That's all you've shown throughout your career is that I'm going to go be Russell Wilson. No matter if I'm getting rushed around like crazy by defenders because my line is trash, or if I have time. Either way, he's going to be Russell Wilson and he's going to be efficient. He's going to be able to get out of situations. He's going to be able to move the ball with his own legs. He's going to be, it's so much. Pay that man right now. Make sure that he knows that there wasn't finna be no, or we're going to look at you at the end of this season. Because then why did y'all bring me here if y'all didn't already feel I was the guy?
You may not necessarily need to look at the end. You may not need to wait to the end of the season.
I'm basing it off of what you said, sir.
No, but I'm just saying. I never said that you had to wait to the end of the season. I said I just want to see how he reacts to the gauntlet that he's about to go through.
Well, so when you was going to do that in the middle of the season because you don't know yet.
It can be solid. You can. As far as what I'm talking about, I just need to see how he's going to react to some of these games. Sometimes if you lose, it's not just that you lost; it's how you lost. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying?
So what I'm saying is,
you don't trust you. I don't know what you're going to be.
I don't know how you're going to react to this new
Then why did you bring this guy in
confidence.
here? Then why did you bring him in here? Because it's
Because
not
that's the best possible quarterback that was on the market that you can possibly get.
not just the best. Because like sometimes you have
There would have
like
been there's nobody else
sometimes
Russ's caliber that he
sometimes
could have got really.
I put it this way: is not just the best. Because sometimes you'll have like the best quarterback that's out there available is Nick Foles. You see what I'm saying? Like we seen that scenario. We talking about Russell Wilson. This ain't this you're saying Russell Wilson.
I know that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
So that's why it doesn't make any sense that you have to say, oh, we have to see how you're going to do in this division. Bro, we already seen you deal through tough divisions. I know you're going to bring it regardless of the scenario.
But here's the thing. We've seen him being through tough divisions, correct?
Yes.
However, we haven't really seen nobody, even Patrick Mahomes, even Herbert, even Derek Carr, go through this. And when you're going to put that much money on the line like that, all I'm saying is they can make their decisions by game 6. Oh, we're going to give Russ the bag, let him know at the end of the season, hey, that's already solidified, that's already done. We'll announce it at the end of the year. You can have it done privately, announce it at the end of the year. You got your bag. What I want to see is because okay, well, so what I'm saying is, what if they go out there and Russ is turning the ball over? It's uncharacteristic. What if you see that? That might give you a little cause to pause. I'm not saying that you will see that, but I just want to see how he's going to play. I'm talking about me and my decision and how I would do it. There's no flag, no shade, no nothing against them giving them the bag now. I'm just saying I think it's a little premature based on the fact of the gauntlet that you're going to have to go through. I understand why you think otherwise, and I respect your decision. I respect your opinion on it. But this is how I feel. Or this is what I think.
The reason that the reason this doesn't make much sense is because for years this man argued Russell Wilson is a superstar. Oh, he's one of this is the same guy who would go to bat in war, talking about how great of a quarterback that Russell Wilson is. And now when it's time that he just comes over to this new team, he's talking about, oh, we need to see what he's gonna be. What are we talking about?
No, it's not that you're gonna need to see what he's gonna be. I need to see what he's gonna do in this situation. This is a new situation.
That's the same thing, Chase. Just because this is worded differently doesn't mean that we didn't practically just say the same thing. You need to see what he's going to do in this situation. You know what this is Russell Wilson, bro. This is Russell Wilson, dog.
And like you said, I've been on Russell Wilson's I've been on his bandwagon. I've seen the progression and I've seen things from Russell Wilson. The Russell Wilson that we see now he's a little bit different. So that's why I want to see him in this situation. I know this changes, bro. So
you just think this man be gonna be consistent with something. This man,
but life changes, people change. So therefore, I'm able to change my opinion about certain things. I'm not saying that he's not an elite quarterback. He's a top 10 guy to me. He's a top 10 guy, but you still need to see him in this situation.
It doesn't sound like he got much confidence in this man. That's what it sounds like.
I mean, obviously you got confidence enough to come get him because I would have got him too. But to give you 245 and then 165 guaranteed, I'm gonna need to see a little something in this division. But let me see how you play against Pat. Let me see how you play against his boys Derek Carr now. Let me see how you play against Herbert, the God kid that everybody loves.
This man is such a hater. This man is such a hater. Like
what? I hate on who?
It ain't hard to see. It ain't hard to see that Herbert's that dude. But go ahead, man. Go ahead and spin your wheel, man. Matter of fact, no matter what it land on, it's NBA. That's what we talking about.
No matter what, it's NBA.
It's NBA, damn it. Because we gonna talk about this. Let's see which topic it is. Because if it ain't the right one, I'm throwing it back in there. Nope, don't care. We gonna talk about where is that?
Which one?
There we go. All right. Donovan Mitchell.
Oh God! Don't wonder he wanted to talk about it.
Has been traded to the Cavaliers.
Jerk. That's why I'm like, what topic? Oh, duh, the thumbnail. Yo, can you give me the code?
Yeah. Let's get you some calls, man. So,
You go ahead and say what you gotta say. That
look, no, because you have more of a vested interest in this.
do I?
Yes, you absolutely did. Um, Spider is traded to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers get back 3 players and a couple of pick swaps. Darius Garland and them boys, as Stephen A would say. Uh,
No,
Vet,
they got Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton. That's what I meant to say. Colin Sexton and them boys. Um, all right. So I was not anticipating the Cavaliers being the team he was traded to.
Neither was
It seems like the Knicks may have shot themselves in the foot
I. Again.
I'm gonna let you take it. Go ahead, pass me the torch, and I'll pass you the baton. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and take over this with my brother.
Let's just say I share the same sentiments as Stephen A. But I haven't been a Knicks fan as long as Stephen A has been a Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan since Carmelo Anthony came to the Knicks because it was the same time that the Orlando Magic used to be my team. But then they did something where they got rid of Dwight Howard and Stan Van Gundy in the same year, and I was like, I'm tired of you guys. Like y'all always just decimate the team.
I mean, they did that twice with like Shaq.
Yeah,
too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's after that. That's what I'm saying. Uh, after Dwight Howard and then losing Stan Van Gundy, the ball, I was just like, all right, I'm done with you guys.
Right.
And then they traded T Mac and like you know, so I was just done. So I've been a Knicks fan since that year Carmelo was supposed to go to the Heat and be with the LeBron and D Wade, but he decided to go to the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a Knicks fan since then, and when they had Amari, and you know what I mean. So I was very excited to be a Knicks fan, and I've been rocking solid ever since. You know what I mean, saying my little 2 cents when I can, but I've clearly seen that the Knicks shoot themselves in the foot, kind of similar to my Jaguars, on a consistent basis, bro. And a lot of it has to do with the owner, James Dolan. And like, man, I know you gave, I don't know what happened here, and I don't know how, and it's going to come out. I don't know how, because whenever something happens in the media blast them, they point the finger. So it's going to come out like why the deal didn't come through. And my guess, the reason why the deal didn't come through is maybe Worldwide West, maybe he didn't want to give up their draft picks, whatever. They got 8 over the next 3-4 years or something like that. So I don't know if he didn't pull the trigger, but Dolan, bro, as an owner, you need a star. You need a player. And he was in the New York Mets game. Like he'd been to New York. He said that he wanted to go to the Knicks or the Heat. Like,
right.
So
how does this man
so
land?
how is he land with a rivalry, like with a rival, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The Cavs,
like
bro.
The Cavaliers,
not the Cavs.
He don't want to go to Cleveland. He wanted to go to New York. He wanted to go to the New York Knicks.
Right.
So why does it take you so long to include RJ Barrett? Like as soon as they say they want to RJ Barrett, include RJ Barrett in there, and then you want to be dumb and throw a bluff in there talking about you about to extend RJ Barrett only for it to come out today that y'all weren't really thinking about extending him until October.
You got your camera,
bro. So, then you talking about extending RJ Barrett to be a bluff, and then today it come out that y'all really wasn't extending him until October. And you throwing bluffs out there, and then you're shocked that that Spider got traded to the Cavaliers. How? Because you throwing bluffs out there for no reason. Stop playing games and get your dude. Like, what is you doing?
Right.
If they wanted 5 draft picks, give them 5 draft picks and players because you need them. You had to do it. And what did they give up? They gave up 3 draft picks, 2 or 3 solid players, and 2 pick swaps. You could have did that too.
Yeah, no, they
like what?
The Knicks fumbled the bag.
Like y'all fumbled, bro. Like y'all about to be irrelevant for who we about to get now? Who's going to want to play with Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett and Julius Randle? and Tom Thibodeau. I like Tibbs though. Tibbs is straight as a coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna fire him after this year, and then you got to get a brand new coach in there, and then
New culture, and that's gonna take time.
and that's gonna take time, and it's another rebuild, and you got to draft a player. You know what I'm saying? They need a Paulo Banchero. Like I will say, even though I'm not a Magic fan, I'm a Paulo Banchero fan. So he is like you're gonna need a player like that. Like you're gonna need to draft somebody like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna need to get a draft, like a lottery pick,
y'all gonna have to
and get a number. You're gonna have to find a gym. Like you need to go to Europe and try to find you a Luca or something. Like y'all need to do something because it ain't working. And y'all may not be able to be even next year. You may not even be able to fight for the playoff spot or for the playoff seed or what was that game called? The play-in tournament. You may not even be able to make the play-in tournament because the East got super strong.
Because now Cleveland has Donovan Mitchell.
They was already there last year.
They was already
There was 4-5 last year.
Right. So now they've got.
And then the Hornets got stronger.
Hawks
got stronger.
Yep.
76ers got stronger.
Yep.
The Nets are coming back.
Yep.
The Bucks are healthy.
Yep.
The Celtics got stronger.
Yep. The Heat's still strong. Where y'all where do you land, Knicks?
Wizards got better. Like, bro, what is y'all doing, fam? And a big deal or no? Yeah, it's a huge deal because the Knicks is in the gutter for the next 5. This is like Florida State getting Taggart as their coach. That's how bad this is. And people don't understand it. And like, if you just go on, just look at the frustration on Stephen A's face. That's how bad he knows how bad it is. That's how bad it is. You think Jalen Brunson's about to score 20 points a game on a consistent basis with that 1980 style of basketball? Like, it ain't gonna fly, bro.
It ain't.
RJ Barrett, man. We're gonna stand RJ Barrett, man. Get your
fuck out of here. All right, man. It's about that time to do this. This homie calling.
Down.
So let's go ahead and get the homie on the line here.
Juice man.
Let's see.
Hello?
Juice man.
Hey,
this is your boy Shades live and direct on Homie Studios. How you doing, fam?
Doing fantastic. And yourself?
Doing good, bro. I'm so thankful for you and JJ and Kendall for y'all to be able to, be our homie judges today, man. I appreciate y'all.
Not a problem.
All right. Hey, what's going on, man? This your boy ST. How you doing, brother?
Doing fantastic. Long time no see.
I know, man. Long time. All right, yo. How we getting started here, bro?
All right. So just in case anybody's tuning in and you didn't know.
Oh God.
Your boy is the current reigning champion. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it this evening. I am confident in my answers and what I have prepared here, but I do got to soak it in because your boy ST did beat me 2 weeks in a row, and I was getting a little frustrated. I was definitely getting frustrated, but the champ is here.
Okay.
To the millions.
No, we ain't we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that, bro. Come on,
yo. So go ahead and Juice, take it away, bro. Go ahead and read us question 1, and then y'all give us we'll give our take, and then y'all give us who y'all think wrong round 1. And also, homies, just know that this one is gonna be different. We actually have 3 different guest judges. We got the homie Juice Man on. We got my homie JJ on, aka the JJ Hustle.
Okay.
You feel me? And then we got the dynamic Kendall on board. You know what I'm saying? This girl right here is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I got to put it on there. Put it on. She used to work for the Jaguars, people. She's touching and shaking hands out there. You feel what I'm saying? So she knows what we're talking about when it comes to sports more than I do probably right now. She's shaking hands.
As far as a professional thing goes, she might be the one.
She is the link. She is the one. So people, we got special guests. We got special guests on today.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, bro, let's go ahead and get it, man.
All right, so question 1. You're Pete Carroll.
All right.
What do you do if your quarterback goes 0-4? Do you ride out with Geno or do you go to Drew Lock?
All right. So I'm assuming I'm going first since you got the championship advantage, right?
Your assumption is correct, brother.
All right. So if I'm Pete Carroll and Geno goes out here, starts 0-4, they got the Broncos at home, at the 49ers, at the Falcons. Sorry, Falcons at home, and then at the Lions. Start off 0-4 against this slate of teams, right? First of all, Geno shouldn't be your starting quarterback to begin with. That's step one. I know Drew Lock is terrible. I'll tell you what I do 0-4. I'm calling Cam Newton.
Ooh.
I'm calling Cam Newton. I'm saying, hey, bro.
That was one of my answers.
Look, you've never had a receiving core like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. You know what I mean? You never had that ever in your career. Come here, rejuvenate your career, rejuvenate the respect people should be putting on your name. And I would sign Cam Newton to ride the rest of the season out with until you can find, your next quarterback in the next draft. Ain't no way I'm rolling that. Ain't no way I'm sticking with Geno no matter what the scenario is.
I respect that. I respect that answer. And I thought about that as well. But Cam Newton did a recent podcast with the Pivot. Yep. And Cam Newton said on there that the regrets that he has is he went into situations where he was put behind the 8 ball. Now, if we're talking Cam Newton they got Cam Newton in the beginning of the season, then I would like it because he's had time with it. So I don't think Cam would sign on knowing that he's putting himself behind the 8 ball again. So I think they should trade, but I'm going for Teddy Bridgewater, the backup right now of Miami Dolphins. I'm going for Teddy Bridge. I think Teddy Bridgewater he's been in the league. He played for the Broncos last year. Yep. He was steady Eddie, but he did play pretty well. They lost Jerry Jeudy. They lost a couple other pieces, but they did relatively okay. They had a middle of the pack season. You know what I mean? But you need to be relevant. You don't want to be, maybe if they're trying to tank, you keep Geno Smith in. But if you're actually trying to win games, you go ahead and get Teddy Bridgewater. He actually got reps. Cam has not really been in the league playing games. So I would rather get somebody with somebody, not saying Cam can't throw the ball, but
to rebuttal my whole point during his point. Knowing I can't rebuttal. Go ahead, brother.
That's what you do to me too. But yeah, I'm gonna go Teddy Bridge just because of the consistency. He's played more. He has more experience, more recent experience.
All right. Well, that wasn't the question we were given, but judging by y'all's answers, I'm gonna go Cam Newton. If you're gonna try to win, you may as well shoot for upside.
JJ, what you say?
They're watching the tennis match.
Okay, so it's just Juice.
It is just me. But like I said, we had the script, and that was.
But I said,
I thought
what do you do with your quarterback room if you are 0-4 at the start of the season?
I say just let it ride. If you're going to tank. It's a great quarterback class coming up. May as well.
Yeah, if you're playing in the tank, then you just ride Geno throughout the whole year because you're setting yourself up for success and within failure. But if they're trying to win, then yeah, I will. If what I would do with the quarterback room, I got to go get Cam, bro.
I feel you, bro. I was going to go there too, but it was that podcast that he had where he was that kind of I don't think Cam would want to do that.
Cam ain't had these receivers though.
I know he didn't have DK and Tyler.
He ain't had those.
Yeah.
All right. So
number two.
So this is my favorite question: is Saquon Barkley a bust if he doesn't produce this year?
What you say, Shade?
Is Saquon Barkley a bust if he doesn't produce this year?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I am going to say, in my opinion, no, he is not a bust, but I know the media is going to label him as a bust. But I'm going to go why I don't think he is a bust.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I don't think Saquon is a bust is because the Giants have not addressed their offensive line still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And Saquon Barkley did get injured. He injured his knee, but last year's injury was a freak accident, and is really 2 plays that we're talking about with him not being able to be on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon Barkley is the Giants' offense, and they don't have a quarterback, so it's 8 people in the box. It's a Derrick Henry situation, and Saquon Barkley still took off when he was on the field. He takes off when he was on the field and he was playing and healthy. He was considered top 3 running back in the league. It was injuries that caused people to have doubt and forget who Saquon Barkley is.
Mm-hmm.
They say that he pity pass at the line. He doesn't run people over. That's a myth. That's not true. The guy's 233 pounds and runs a 4.3. But if he does not have a productive season, I'm going to say that he is. I'm not going to label him a bust. No.
Okay, so we're in agreement here because I wouldn't call him a bust, primarily for the reasons that you state. But when I look at like what Trayvon, what Saquon has done so far in his career, so we could look at his 2 healthy years, right? 1,300, 1,000 yards, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, catching the ball 91 times in 18, 52 times on only 73 targets in 19, right? Those are his healthy years. Now he comes back to a team that has a worse quarterback, has a worse offensive line, and his
offensive line got a little bit better.
I'm sure, whatever. But also when I look at the targets at receiver that's around him, that should take off some pressure from him, right? They just said Kenny Golladay was out there running around looking like a mannequin. That's literally a quote.
He don't want to be with the Giants.
That's literally a quote saying that man was looking stiff as hell, right? So if I look at, okay, first of all, what is a down season for Saquon? So is it under 800 yards? Because I'm looking at, if he rushes for, let's say, 950 yards, is that a bad season?
Yes.
Okay, so
he should be 1,000-yard back.
So if that's
1,000 yards isn't special though.
It's really not anymore. 1,000 yards isn't as good of a stat as it used to be.
Right.
So if he's rushing for, let's say, even 1,000, is he going to be a bust? No, because there's going to be a lot of scenarios around him that's causing this quote unquote downfall for him.
100%. So that would be a draw. That would be a draw question. Juice. So let's go to number 3.
I was about to say, I mean, you don't want to hear what the judges had to say on that one?
Listen to this man. This man said he didn't even want to hear what you had to say,
fault,
bro. That's crazy.
My fault, bro.
No, it's nothing like it.
My fault, bro.
2 out of 3 of us said yes, bust. I mean, you got to think, like, this man's already played out his rookie contract.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 overall. Don't forget that. That's insanely high capital to drop into a running back.
That's integral. Yeah, that's an integral point. Yep.
And his highest yards per carry in any given season was 4.6. Not spectacular. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, his rookie season was great.
Mm-hmm.
But haven't seen it since. And when he's on the field, like, yes, do I believe that he can break something at any given moment? Probably. But it doesn't happen.
He needs a lot more help in order to make that stuff happen. And unfortunately, he just don't got it around him.
But I'm just saying, like, if you look at any number 2 overall and they put up Saquon numbers, no matter the position, like one great season, and then the rest is just kind of there.
All right, so
judges, either way,
either way, we both of it talk about no, and at the end of the day, the judges say yeah, he is. So that's one that I guess would be a draw, and then let's go to number 3.
Number 3, rate these quarterbacks 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
You got Justin Herbert, Josh Allen,
mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow,
mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson. And before y'all start, I'll let y'all know that all 3 of us rated them independently. If you were rated number 1, you got 5 points. Number 5, you got 1 point. So we kind of averaged everything out.
Nice. I like that. That's dope.
So
All right.
yeah, whenever y'all are ready. Go
So
ahead and read
Shays, yeah, you got the lead, bro. So you go first. You want me to go for no, bro? Like we do the alternate.
You went
It's a
first.
snake.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right. And number 5. At number 5, I have Herbert. Number 4, I have Dak. At number 3, I got Lamar. Number 2, I got Burrow. Number 1, I got Josh Allen.
Wow.
The reason,
Wow.
obviously, Lamar, love that dude, right? But at the same time, he playing the contract game. How is that going to affect him in the season? How is that going to affect what team he plays for going forward? It's a whole bunch of stuff with him. Like I obviously also, can y'all please get my dog a true number 1? For the love of God. You know what I'm saying?
Save the day.
Besides like Mark Andrews. You know what I mean? So
Sammy Watkins,
yeah. So get that man a number 1, but like
DK.
it was, Josh Allen is just that dude. We've seen what he's done consistently ever since like he had that really bad season. He's done nothing but progressively get better, but in like very small windows of time. Like accuracy got better like in the off season.
And then the running is consistent and he's smart with it. He's not getting destroyed.
Yeah, so that's my list though.
Okay. My list is a little bit different.
Okay.
My list, I have Dak at 5. I got Herbert at 4. I got Lamar Jackson at 3. I got Burrow at 2. And I got Allen at 1. Dak is my number 5, and I have Herbert over Dak because I feel like Herbert is at a position in the quarterback now. He is better than Dak right now. And I think it took Dak a longer time to get to the point that, because they're almost, pretty much neck and neck almost as far as ability and arm talent and stuff. Herbert might be a little bit more accurate in my opinion. But I think Herbert is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott is at this point in time. And he's only going into year 3. Now, my knock on Herbert is that Herbert for the talent that he has and for the team he has, now everybody's healthy and they got extra things on defense. He hasn't produced he hasn't led his team to the playoffs like Lamar Jackson has, which is why Lamar is above Herbert. Lamar is at number 3 because although he struggles in playoffs games, he got over that hurdle to get a playoff win, but he doesn't get better in the playoff games. He actually kind of takes a seat back a little bit. I think it might be the pressure. I don't know what it is, but Lamar Jackson, the offense is tailor-made for Lamar Jackson. So when you say he led his team to the playoffs, yes, he led the offense. Of course, the defense is part of it, but you can single-handedly, if there's a quarterback that you can say single-handedly their success predicated their team going to the playoffs, it was Lamar Jackson. As soon as he became the quarterback, his team went to the playoffs. The only time they didn't go to the playoffs was last year, and they were 8-2 leading the division until he got hurt. So Lamar is at number 3. Number 2, Burrow supplanted himself above Lamar because he beat Lamar last year in like as soon as he got his talent, and they didn't have a good offensive line, they smacked the Ravens last year, 41-17. And then when Lamar, he got hurt, they smacked them again. And then they went to the Super Bowl and they played relatively well in the Super Bowl. So I got Burrow ahead of Lamar Jackson because he went to the playoffs and he played well with a bad line. And number 1, we got Allen got to be number 1 based on that duel. He outdueled Patrick Mahomes in the playoff game.
In that crazy
game. So I got Josh Allen at number 1.
But what about like the division that Herbert plays in? You talking about leading them to the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a difference between when Lamar was getting them to the playoffs, and when Josh Allen's had to deal with like the majority of his career.
What do you mean, Lamar? Are you saying Lamar didn't have the level of competition?
It wasn't as
At the
tough.
time, he's right. Like it's not the current Bengals. It's not.
Right.
I mean, even with Big Ben wasn't anything when they went.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with y'all on that, but you also have to consider that the Browns were still an okay team.
Okay.
The Browns
What
were
year?
okay when Lamar was playing because they had Myles Garrett. Their defense was legit,
Mm-hmm.
and they had that playoff run. They had that playoff run the last year, not last year, the year before.
They made it. They didn't make the playoffs that year.
Not the last year, the year before.
Okay.
The year before they made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And the Steelers, regardless of if Big Ben or whatever, the Steelers are the Steelers. Like the Steelers are relevant. The Steelers have a good defense.
It's not about relevancy. It's about
he's still in the tough. And this year, that division is arguably the second toughest division in my opinion.
okay.
I don't know a division outside of the AFC West that you can say because this year, I mean, Deshaun Watson is not. He's not going to be able to play. But you got, if we're talking about quarterbacks, you got Deshaun Watson. You got Deshaun Watson, you got Joe Burrow, and then you're going to have Mitchell Trubisky or Kenny Pickett. But you're going to have the Steelers, though.
Mhm.
It's Mike Tomlin that you got to worry about. It's the coaching. You know what I'm saying? So
Never had a losing season.
that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, even though Lamar, I do agree with y'all that Lamar's level of competition within the division is not going to be as hard as Herbert's. Herbert did is this year that Herbert had the hard division. Last year, the division wasn't as hard as it is this year. So his opportunity was last year. You had the down Raiders, and you had the Broncos were irrelevant,
Mhm.
and you only had to deal with the Chiefs, but they couldn't capitalize. They didn't even make it to the seventh team in the playoffs.
Mhm.
So I have to count that against him. That's why he's my number 4.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Well, we were pretty much unanimous on ours. It's number 5, Dak. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. After hearing y'all's, I was like, they're probably not gonna care for that much. But number 3, Joe Burrow. 2, Herbert. 1, Allen.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, if y'all want to discuss anything about it, it's just who do I think is the most talented, even in a tough division.
Right.
I'm cool with that. I didn't think we were projecting the records. It's who's the best quarterback.
Yeah, best quarterback. Yeah.
And Justin Herbert's in a great situation. Like you have
Very
a
much so.
pass catching running back. He's mobile enough. Like he's pretty athletic. And then you got Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Like I feel like he'll be all right. 3, Joe Burrow. I mean, I didn't know how to like push him any further down the list.
Right.
So
Like
for a
respectful,
dude that
like
gets
respectfully push him down the
absolutely
list.
rocked. That dude gets hit so much. Their O line is dog shit. Like
Yeah.
I got a rebuttal against the Herbert at 2. Have y'all seen him in pressure situations?
Have you seen most quarterbacks in pressure situations?
But I'm just saying in certain quarterbacks
I've
in pressure
seen
in pressure.
Lamar Jackson in pressure situations.
Okay. But
I mean,
majority of those pressure situations you're talking about was playoffs, right? But what I'm saying is you got to get to the playoffs in order to have that type of pressure situation. But what I'm saying is just watch Herbert this year when you're playing a good defense.
So if you were in a 2-minute drill, you would prefer Lamar over Herbert, is what you're saying?
Yes, sir. I would take Lamar Jackson. I would take Lamar Jackson over Herbert. Yes, sir. Right now. Mm-hmm.
In the 2-minute drill?
In the 2-minute. Well, okay. So okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was about to say.
Actually, I could. Actually, no. Actually, but that's not. But it's not against Lamar. I blame that on the Ravens because they haven't given him a receiving core. It's not Lamar.
But you said who's the best right now. That was kind of where I'm going with that. Is who's in the best situation. I'm not saying that they're not both talented.
I'm not saying who's in the best situation. I'm saying who's the best quarterback. I mean, you can include the situation, you can include the winning percentage, you can include all that into it. You can include everything into it, but who's the best quarterback right now? And what
Still
I'm saying
taking
is,
Herbert.
I feel you. I feel you. I'm just saying I see a little bit of Andrew Luck in Herbert in the fact of when the pressure either makes diamonds or bursts pipes.
Mhm.
So like I'm just saying when you got a lot of quarterbacks, like you said, bro, when you pressure that quarterback, a lot of quarterbacks, excuse my language for if we got any young listeners, they nut up. You know what I'm saying?
Nut up.
So
Excuse my language. Nut up.
I'm just saying we got some young guns out there that don't know what I mean by that, but in certain instances, some people can handle the situation. And in Herbert, when I seen him play good defenses last year, he threw interceptions. So
Well, that's what good defenses do.
I've seen every single quarterback that's on this list that played a good defense that threw an interception. This is why I'm saying, like, I think you're just nitpicking Herbert's game a lot for reasons unknown.
Okay. No, I gave reasons known. I gave you my reasons. So just pay attention to, I would just say pay attention, or just put a sticky note in your head. And when you see Herbert this year play certain teams, if he balls out, he balls out. But I just, those are the flaws I see. That's why he's my number 4. But based on your your metrics here, I think that I won that one.
How?
Because you had Herbert at 5, and we had my list. My people were ranked higher on their list. So
Jeremy, yours was the closest to our rankings. I think we only had 2 different.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, let's give my man a little congratulations here.
Hey. I get the kitty one. Oh yeah. And the millions. I appreciate you, Juice.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you for tapping in and jumping on here with us, man.
Not a problem. How y'all feeling about Brian Robinson?
Oh, yeah, we
didn't even put him on the PUP list, so they think he might be back soon.
Dang, homie got shot twice.
Yeah, he got shot.
We didn't really get to talk about it. That was in the NFL basket, but just for those who don't know, Brian Robinson got shot in an armed robbery.
Mm-hmm.
And he got shot twice, went to the hospital. I mean, everybody was pretty transparent about the whole situation. He was back in the facility within a couple of days. The coaches greeted him. A lot of people greeted him. And like my boy Juice just disclosed to us, hey, hot take, hey, he's not on the PUP list.
Hey, I put it this way. First of all,
thank God he's there.
Thank God he's alive. 1, 2. Thank God he's doing well. That's the top 2. Number 3 is my man out here like 50. He out here like 50, bro. Got shot up and he's like, I'm back on the block.
Many man.
Many. Nothing.
No PUP, no nothing. I'm gonna be out here.
They put him injury, non-football related.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And then he got shot in his lower extremities. I think they said he got He got shot in the butt.
The butt and the leg.
In the leg. Oh yeah. So I do remember this. They said that it was 2 people there. He knocked the gun out of one person's hand and tried to run, and then the other person that was there shot. That's when he shot.
Dang.
So he was fighting off 2 people.
Bro.
2 people with guns, and he lived to tell about it.
And he lived to tell the tale.
Won't he do it?
OG Brian.
Yeah. You got it. Brian Robinson's a beast.
Yes, indeed.
But all right, fellas, well, I'll let y'all go. If y'all aren't watching, tune into ESPN. This might be Serena's last match ever.
Oh yeah, we got to tap into this.
Got to tap into that, bro.
She's down bad right now.
Oh snap! All right, man. Well, Juice, we appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, I appreciate y'all having me.
Peace.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, my dog is the reigning defending out here, huh?
To the millions.
I'm gonna call one of my homies to be the dang.
Yeah, well, let's get E.
We gonna have to because he ain't gonna know enough, bro.
Oh, true that.
Yeah, he ain't the biggest sports guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's get one of SD's homies next time.
Yeah, because I'm starting to see a pattern here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My boy's calling the Shades Gate.
Hey yo, all right, man. You got any shout outs before we get up out of here? The Shades Gate.
Shout out to the NFLPA. that's gonna be representing me through this. Yo, shouts out to all the homies out there rocking with us, man. You know, this is season 6, episode 98. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my new twin babies out there. You feel me?
Big
You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
man.
Shouts out to my homie ST, always holding it down. Shouts out to the Don. Shouts out to P Dot. You feel me? Shouts out to Taylor, Taylor Foundation, the Chastity Taylor Foundation. You feel me? So everybody, peace and love. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Try to stay positive in this crazy world. You feel me? You dig? Shades eye.
Shades eye.
Yeah.
Hey man, keep it 1,000, man. Where my camera at? Shout out to them Canes that's playing tomorrow. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all got a big game tomorrow too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Utah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shout out to them Canes. We got Bethune-Cookman, man. This finally college football is here. It's been a long off season, great off season for your boys over here in down there in the Trio 5. But
bro, talking about what we can't have Jacksonville State. Jackson State. Talk about Jacksonville State. Cause we can't even beat them either.
Hold on. In the spirit of that.
I was just wondering. I was just sitting here wondering. Why didn't we hire Dion in the first place? Why? Why couldn't we hire Dion? Hell, not even Jackson State. Get the coach from Jacksonville State because we can't beat them on the field either. This is some bullshit. And I'm not going to sit here and take it from that fucking piece of shit over at goddamn Jack.
Hey.
From that fucking piece of shit.
And I ain't gonna sit here and take
Hey man, poor Florida State fans. But yeah,
this never gonna get old.
Yeah, but no, yeah. But shout out to college football being back, man. Busy weekend this weekend, man. We got a lot of big games. Miami is not one of them, thankfully. But shout out to college football. Shout out to y'all for continuing to rock with us. Shout out to employers that will look at your application but won't say nothing back. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, until next time. Wrong one. But until next time, it's been your boys at Homie Studios. You dig?